Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of Sehnsucht, the second studio album by the industrial metal band Rammstein. Today we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of Sehnsucht. As you may know from my Zeit review, I am a massive Rammstein fan. I've been listening to them from around 2000-2001, before Mutter was released. Mutter was a masterpiece, man. I remember those times. It's funny because back then I didn't understand German, so imagine a 4 or 5-year-old dancing to Spiel mit mir or Tia. My parents were fucked up. Going back to the album, it was produced by Jacob Hellner. We have, as usual, the same lineup because it never changed, and there were 6 different album covers, one for each band member, which is very interesting. I remember we had the cassette tape of this record. Before the music began, Till spoke in Polish that he thanks Polish people for listening and supporting Rammstein, and from what I've known, that's a thing that was only on the cassette tape editions and not just in Poland, so he thanked other nations as well in their native language, which is very cool. So without further ado, let's review this thing. Here's my setup as usual. The production is tight, everything sounds massive and beautiful. It's heavy, I love the snare sound on this record. It's just so punchy and it's like glass. I enjoy those type of snares. Every instrument sounds perfectly, the vocals as well. Message is diverse, but the songs are mostly about sex or incest. That's Rammstein for you. The structure of the songs is pretty basic, you know, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, or a solo, or something else. It's never something advanced or technical, but the compositions are very interesting and mature. So yeah, let's review individual songs. The album's opener, Sehnsucht, Sehnsucht. The song is about a couple that has sex, but they've run out of steam, I would say. They don't love each other like before, or one of them doesn't. It's a typical stuff for Rammstein to sing about. It's a really cool song. I enjoy the vocals here, the atmosphere. The riffage is beautiful. That main riff haunts my mind palace, because sometimes I wake up and I hear some melodies that I forget about. I wouldn't listen to this record for like 3 years and I just woke up and I've heard that melody in my head. Just 10 out of 10. Engel is one of the singles. It has a music video. I've seen it when I was a little boy. It scarred me for life. I shouldn't have seen it. Maybe that's why I am not attracted to feet, because of that music video. I fucking hate feet, man. The song is hard to understand. It might be about living your life to the fullest, you know, just doing what you like, which I guess is a positive message. It might have a different message. It's always hard to understand what these songs are actually about, because there are many metaphors and stuff like that. Musically, it's really cool. I like the whistling. It might be from some western, I don't know. The riffs are great, the atmosphere especially. This song reminds me of childhood, it's like that, 10 out of 10. Tear is one of the bangers from this record. It's the song that you're going headbang to. It's great, I love its energy, it's heavy, it's interesting, the chorus is beautiful, and the song is about incest and pedophilia. Why? Why would you do it? I even remember watching as a child that Live Aus Berlin DVD, and while they played this song, I think they had a child in a cage above the stage and they were shooting flames or something. It was hilarious, but the song is just epic. 11 out of 10. Bestrafe mich. This is a great song. It's about BDSM, or maybe how religion is poisonous and it controls everything in your life. It might be both, it might be none. I actually don't care, I am just here for the great vocals and the instrumental, which is beautiful. I like that sample at the beginning, I like the chorus, it's the best part of the song. The whole atmosphere feels so desolate and hopeless to me. I always felt like this song belonged on some video game or something, because it has that vibe. 11 out of 10. Du hast mich. This is the most recognizable song from Rammstein. You might have heard it in countless of movies. I think it was in How High, it was on the soundtrack of The Matrix. I don't think it was in the movie, but it was on the soundtrack for sure. It's a perfect song. I love the music video. It has that Quentin Tarantino vibe when it comes to the video. Today it can be treated as a Sigma video because the guy comes to see his friends and he's like, I need to kill them because my girl or wife told me to, and at the end he just kills the wives and goes to drink with the boys or something. It's like the music video is basically bros before hoes. Anyways, this song is great. It's about getting married and that the main character doesn't want to get married because he hates the person or doesn't love her that much. It's again hard to say, but the song is perfect. It has that classic Rammstein vibe, atmosphere, riffs, everything is great here. I am not going to give it 11 out of 10 because I think it's overplayed. I've heard this song more times than I've seen my family in real life, so yeah, 10 out of 10. Book this. This is the most controversial song on the record. It's basically about having sex from behind. I sadly didn't have the chance of fucking anyone to this song, but I did fuck some people in the same manner the song talks about. Anyways, it's a perfect song, it has great energy. In the live performances, Till is fucking the keyboardist with a fake dick and then he shoots fake sperm or over the crowd. They have this big dick and they're just shooting in the crowd, and I think Till was arrested because of it. I think you can see it online, maybe not on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure I've seen that live show when I was a child. It's like a funny memory from being a small child. Yeah, remember when Rammstein was shooting from a big dick with cum on stage? Yeah man, that's my childhood. That's my childhood, man. 11 out of 10, great song. I especially enjoyed here the riffs and the energy. Spiel mit mir. Now I have two stories about this song. When I was a little boy, this song would always calm me down and I would go to sleep. And the other story is, I know what this song is about now. It's about incest and rape, raping children. Cool. YouTube algorithm is going to love this video. This is creepy as hell, to be honest, but I still have positive memories with this song. So I guess it will never feel like that to me. So yeah, great track. I love the vocals here. At the beginning they're very calm and like positive, because he's portraying a sexual predator, so it's to be expected that he lures his victim. I love the atmosphere of this song. The keyboard is on fire. This is what I actually don't like about the modern Rammstein. The keyboard elements are so shitty these days. Like on the last two albums, Zeit and the album with the match, I didn't enjoy what keyboardist was doing on it. It sounded very fakish and poor, but on these old school Rammstein records, it actually sounds very cool and atmospheric. I don't know why. Did he just change some effects, or maybe it's a different keyboard? Maybe he's just using some shittier presets these days, but back then the keyboard work was on fire. Like each song has a perfect keyboard line that I really enjoy. This song especially, it sounds sinister but also melancholic and fun to listen to. So yeah, 11 out of 10. Klavier sounds like a sequel to Seemann because it's basically the same song, but Seemann was just better. When I was a child, I didn't appreciate this song very much, because even back then it reminded me of Seemann but worse, but nowadays I really like the lyrics here. There are many interpretations of what this song is about. Some people say it's about a girl that plays the piano, and a guy locks her up in his basement so she can play just for him and she basically dies. but I don't agree with this. I like the other interpretation, that it's actually about a relationship where the girl betrayed the guy and he killed her, basically. I love it, it's poetic, it's romantic. I always like these stories, especially when they end up with the bad side dead. Well, she betrayed him, so he killed her. Based Chad. It's a beautiful story, I enjoy it. I especially like the riffs here, you know, that fast picking that reminds you of black metal for sure. It's a fun track, 10 out of 10. Alter Man, it's one of those songs that sounds so spiritual and out of this world, to be honest. It just has that beautiful vibe. It should have been in some video game. It always reminds me of, I don't know, some retro shooters from the 90s. The riffs are beautiful, the bass, the drums, the keyboard work is phenomenal, the vocals as well. The song is again open to interpretation. Some people say it's about religion, others say that it's about wisdom of the older people, that you should listen to the wiser people than yourself. I don't really care, I just like the atmosphere. When I hear this song, it transports me to another dimension. I don't need any alcohol or drugs to achieve that state of mind. I just need to hear this song. This is how you win at life. Listen to Eichmann, 11 out of 10. Eifersucht. Ah ha 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 ha. Eifersucht. Wow wow wow. Eifersucht. Ah ha 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 ha. I love this part in the song. It's my favorite thing. This song is about jealousy. I really enjoy it. When I was a child, I would always laugh at the same time that Till did. It's a song that you can dance to and it's just so fun to listen to. It's kinda similar to Lichtzeit from the previous album, because it has that disco dance vibe. I enjoyed the lyrics now that I understand what the song is about. Yeah, fuck jealousy, it's a shitty emotion, but it's hard to get rid of it. This song is a banger, it's just so fun to listen to. And to this day I just like to sing along to that chorus and laugh with Till. It's my favorite part of the song, that laugh. 10 out of 10. Kuzmish is the final song on the record. It's about sex, the one where the guy gives pleasure to a woman. Basically fingering and licking, stuff like that. Anyways, when I was like 6 or 7 and started learning the German language, I thought the song was about kissing people and hugging them, and no, it's not. Still, it's a great song about fun subject. I love the bass here. The bass is the best part of the song. That bass line is just flawless. It holds the whole song. I love the samples from Looney Tunes. Many people hate them, but I am a big fan of Looney Tunes, so I have no problems with it. Everything is great about this song. I like to replay it. Now that I know what it is really about, I still love it. Great stuff, 11 out of 10. And now, time for some B-sides. Some of the versions of the record have a bonus track. It's called Stripped, it's a Depeche Mode cover. It might be a blasphemy, but I enjoy this cover more than the original version. But it's not a masterpiece. Hearing Till in English back then was kinda weak. He doesn't sound so strong and focused while singing on this song. His singing actually brings the song down. It's a harsh truth, but I had to point it out. The instrumental at the beginning is pretty basic, but the last 2 minutes of the song are very interesting. There is a lot of atmosphere going on. Anyways, it's just a great cover. Nothing less, nothing more. 8 out of 10. I forgot to mention that some of the songs on the record have a girl from a pop German band. I think she sang on Engel and on the special edition of Eichmann. I still prefer the version of Eichmann without her. The next 2 songs are from the Engel EP. The first one is Das Model, it's a Kraftwerk cover, and this thing is just perfect. It kills the original version. It's very melodic, it's interesting, it's fun to listen to, the vocals are on fire, the instrumental work as well. I adore this cover, I've listened to it a lot as a child. I remember having this song on a cassette tape, and I don't know why. Why was this in my house? Like back then we had no internet, so someone brought these songs. You know, those B-sides, like Stripped, Das Model, Cocaine. What else? I think Feuerräder and Wir Divine? Yeah, Wir Divine. It was so weird to hear those B-sides or unreleased songs before the age of internet in my house. So yeah, but this cover is a straight up banger, 11 out of 10. And the final song is called Cocaine. It's Rammstein at their finest. I understand why this song is not on the record, it's because of the lyrical content, but when it comes to the instrumental, it's just perfect. I adore the atmosphere here, the guitars, the bass, the singing is just so good. Du bist das schönste Kind von allen, or something like that. I love it. This is beautiful. Everything in this song is perfect. The song is either about cocaine overdose or a guy eating his children. I don't know which activity is more fun because I haven't done any of them and I am not planning on, so FBI, stay away from me. I am not going to do that. Cocaine is 10 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable, there are no weaks or great songs here, just straight up bangers through and through. The flow is ideal, I wouldn't have changed a thing. Replayability, hell yeah, this is a masterpiece. Even after all those years, these songs stood the test of time. They sound as fresh as when I first heard them those 21 years ago. It's just beautiful music with some strange lyrics, but you can get used to it. Let the people sing about what they want to. Who cares? It's not like they're hurting anyone. It's not like they're going to do the things they're singing about. Like you have death metal bands singing about eating corpses and raping women, and when you meet them in real life they're the most funny and mellow people I've ever seen. So yeah, I guess this is a good way to remove your stress, singing about such fucked up topics. That's at least my interpretation of why these songs are about such things. Anyways, perfect album. If you still haven't heard it today, listen to it, celebrate the anniversary with me. This album deserves a lot of praises. Don't forget this stuff. It's way better than the newest Rammstein albums. Go back to the previous Rammstein albums, listen to the first 3 ones. They are all masterpieces. They deserve your attention. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. It's one of my longest reviews, but I hope you've enjoyed it. If you had fun, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my other reviews. Bye!